What's up, everybody? Bryce and Michael RC here, and today is the topping on the cake. It's kind of the last episode. I'm taking a break. I'm taking like a 2-week break from making cosplay things. Just a couple weeks to myself, not to have to make videos every Thursday. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna make videos, because I'm probably gonna do a few extra videos on some of these that I've already made. Plus, I'm making a butterfly box right now for my daughter, and I'm making some household things and some small little gadgets and trinkets and stuff. And I still want to show you guys those. So I'm not making videos for just a couple weeks to myself, to just free range, do whatever I want. So and then we'll come back and we'll start with the Red Ranger and the Fortnite tactical shotgun that I'm making my son. Make sure that you head on over to Instagram, because as I'm making the Red Ranger and as I'm making the Fortnite tactical shotgun, I've been snapping pictures of them and putting them on Instagram. It's Bryce and Michael RC on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can click on that. Make sure that you follow me, and they are up to date. They're actually like live, and these. What ends up happening is I do so many at a time that I finish them. This that we're going to be showing you guys today has been done for about 2.5 to 3 weeks, and I'm just now making the video for it because we do them every Thursday. And at one time I had like this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one all done within like 1 week, because they're so small. They were easy to all finish in 1 week, and then I just waited each week to put them out. So you guys have seen these kind of sitting here and this sitting here long before I did a video on them. But on Instagram, you get to see what I'm working on as I'm working on them, and then as I do something to it, you get to see the update of it and stuff. So if you want to see them as I work on them, and I'll probably be making some videos, some process videos and stuff, some little short ones live on Instagram and stuff, so make sure that you head on over there and follow that. On to my favorite 3D print of all time, after I get a swig. So this right here is my favorite print that we've done. This thing's awesome. I mean, it's my favorite. It's my son's favorite. This is just such an amazing print, and I had so much fun printing it because I didn't have to take it in and chop it up. I didn't have to take it in the mesh mixer. I didn't have to resize it and cure it. I didn't have to do any of that stuff. Check out the link in the description, even if you don't plan on building this, because I have the blue light in it. I did really just an easy electrical hookup and stuff on this, but in the link they show an Arduino hooked up in here, and the lights at the end actually change different colors and stuff, and it has a spot up here for like an on and off button. This has a little tube part that goes up for wiring that goes up to the on and off button. Has enough space in there for an Arduino, and something right here. There's plenty that you can do with this model. I thought it was amazing with all the different stuff that you could do. And then it fits a 9-volt in there perfectly if you just want to put a 9-volt and then run wires all the way through it to the front. And you don't have to do any sculpting. You don't have to go in there with a Dremel or anything like that, because it already has like the tube all the way through it. It's built in. Each piece has 2 pieces except for this piece here, which this might have even, I think there was an option for this to be 2 pieces, and I just did the one that was all together. But all these other ones, you can see right here, there's a line down the middle. So there's this piece and this piece, and then this piece and this piece, and this piece and this piece, and this piece and this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I think there's like 24 pieces all together. But 24 small pieces, and they print real quick. So I think this all printed all together within like 2 days. And that's not non-stop printing. That was just, I took my time with it. I really did. And it didn't take too long at all. I didn't really do much wet sanding. I did a primer on it, just a regular old primer, and then I did 1 wet sand, and then I sprayed the whole thing down with brilliant silver from Rust-Oleum, the entire thing down, just to give it kind of a metallic thing, because I wanted to use Rub and Buff on this entire thing. I really started liking Rub and Buff. I used Rub and Buff on the orb here. I use Rub and Buff on the Eye of Agamotto. And I really like it because it gives it a metal shine to it. It makes it look like it's actually got metal and stuff in it. And I had the Brilliant Silver on it. The Silver Rub and Buff is so much better than the Brilliant Silver itself. And the Gold Rub and Buff. And the one thing that's really cool about it is it doesn't take much, but the more that you use, the better it looks. And so you can thin certain areas out here, and you can see that I thinned that part out there to where this Brilliant Silver kind of sees through the bottom, but then you can see that it's thicker down here because you would kind of hold these pieces, and you can see that up here there's a little silver showing through, and it's almost like it would have some wear and stuff on it, like the gold would be dulled down a little bit. I weathered it. You can see the weathering and stuff. I mean, it's not that bad. The filament lines didn't really show all that much. I mean, they're not hardcore, which that's a tribute to the Anycubic i3 Mega when it just needed primered and wet sanded once, and it did a fine job. You know, I tried to get all this grime and stuff in here because this is the staff for the Chitauri. I think it's the Chitauri Warriors, and it's been used for thousands of years. Loki's not the first one to get it. In the new movie, Infinity War, you see that Thanos is in charge of the Chitauri, and this is the staff that controls him, so obviously at some point he had this, and he conquered Gamora's planet way back when she was a kid. So this is going to be, I mean, it's going to be used and abused, and, you know, so I tried to get as much used and abused. This has got the Mind Stone inside of it, so, you know, he was changing people's thoughts and making them work for him. I don't know. I hope I did it good. You know, I can't really do an up close and spin around like I usually do with all the other ones because it's such a long thing. So I'm gonna try to put this front part up here so you guys can just kind of see this here. I think I've got 5 LEDs inside of it. So, and it made it super bright. That's ran on one 9-volt battery. I don't know, I love this, and I suggest anybody who wants to have some fun, build this. And you can print all the little pieces off if you want to. It's got these little things inside that connect the pieces together on the inside and give it a little bit of extra strength. I suggest you use them in all the spots that they're available. I just printed off a whole bunch of them, and I stuck them in place before putting them together and stuff, because I put a few pieces together without them, and they just weren't that strong, and you put those in there, it makes the world of difference. It's like a 3D puzzle piece. These pieces only fit together one way, but you can definitely get this piece here, like you can get this piece here and this piece here kind of mixed up. You can kind of get mixed up on this a little bit, but it's got these things that kind of come down on the inside here, and they only go on the inside of this here, and then this fits right inside. I mean, it's a puzzle piece. They only fit together one way. Everything on here fits together one way. It's just a matter of finding it and fitting it together that way. But it was a ton of fun doing it. It really was. It came together beautifully though. It did. And this is a head turner. I can't say enough about this print. This is a head turner. Anybody that comes into your house and this thing's on and you know, and they see it, they're pretty jazzed up about it, because this thing is just so cool. Oh, that would be cool right there. Shah! This thing, Stormbreaker and Loki's staff together. Alright, you will review his staff. Know that your mind is controlled by me. And I'm gonna stand here with the Stormbreaker.
I think that he did a really, really good job doing this, because you really can't see the print lines. There's just pretty much one that you can see.
Sorry guys, you have to stand on a little thing, so I knocked you off. Okay.
There's a little line right there that you can see, but you really can't see that from a distance. But yeah, this thing is epic. I mean, yeah. My favorite parts are battery, because it can light up and turn blue. And I just loved how the colors all, because it made it look so much like the movie. Almost like you asked Marvel Studios if you could have it.
It does. Well, that's a huge compliment. Now I'm not gonna bash you with the hammer part. I'll kill you swiftly with the axe. So compared to the other prints and stuff up here, what'd you think about the build process, and what'd you think about the print compared to the other ones?
The other one besides this that I like will have to be the Arc Reactor. Go watch that video.
It's like 2 videos ago. Braden has obviously helped me throughout this entire time on picking out the files to do. He's kind of been my consultant that I go back and forth with because he knows Marvel movies and watches them like crazy. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to Marvel movies, so it's nice having a little consultant child you can ask if you're doing it right, if it looks right, and usually I come up to him and say, does this have too much of this or too much of that, or does this look real, does it look fake, and he goes, Dad, and tells me. He's pretty honest with me.
Sometimes I don't know because I don't really pay attention to the props that much, but yeah, a lot of times I do know. Like the Loki staff, I obviously know how it looks because I love the movie. Yeah,
so I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing having this entire collection. We have, like we've showed you, the Eye of Agamotto. That's actually a necklace, and you can turn it on and off. It's cool because anybody that walks in here can see this area that has all the Infinity Stones on it that's behind Braden's head, but that's okay. That was the first one that I made just because it was so simple, the Tesseract. The orb, so simple, but still one of my all-time favorites. It's heavy, with everything in it. It was one of the first times that I used the silver rub and buff, so it really looks metallic. It looks like a prop. These Infinity Stones, you can't just make one. We've had so much fun doing it.
We hope you guys had fun watching us make them.
Yeah, and it's been awesome reading your guys' comments. I've been so happy that a lot of you guys have been viewing. We got the 1,500 subscribers during this process, so that's been amazing. More and more people view them and stuff every day. We get new and new subscribers every day. It's been cool, and I think ever since I started the 3D prints themselves, we've been getting more and more subscribers. I think Braden helping has helped out a ton, and I appreciate every minute of it, and I appreciate everybody out there. And so definitely make sure you come over to Instagram and check out those ones live and give me comments and stuff, and we can go back and forth on that. I'm going to give you a real quick preview of what's going to come in 2 weeks from now when we get back to this. Ooh, I think I got your ear.
Right now it looks like an old man's face mixing with my face.
That's the Red Power Ranger. We're working on it right now. So that thing's going to be awesome. And in 2 weeks you guys will be able to see that. And then the Fortnite gun is after that. So if you get on Instagram right now, you'll see me making this as I make it.
Yeah, head over to my channel, Splitting Games 959. And if any of you who are kids and you play on a PS4 and play Fortnite, you can just find me at Splitting Games 959. It's that simple.
He also did a review of some headphones yesterday, so check those out because those headphones are pretty bad to the bone. He got these new headphones that are surround sound. They're sick. They are sick. So make sure that you go.
I might make a part 2.
Anyway, yeah, he's still got to do the review to it. So, anyways, this will begin again in 2 weeks. Like I said before, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Bryson Michael RC, and this is
Splitting Games 959.
We'll see you guys on the flip side.